For those of you that need to, Chris actually gets hairier when he takes the wig off, which is the best part.
Right?
Nick, that's a lot of elbow we're seeing.
Welcome to Welcome to the after party. This is going to be a free episode for everybody, and if you guys want to see any more after parties, our Patreon. If you become a patron, you can get access to those.
You can Patreon. No.
Don't
like it.
Stop with your goddamn tree jokes.
Sorry, I just felt like saying it because we don't usually say that at the beginning of the after parties. And it's probably a good thing to do.
They weren't jokes.
Our Patreon is bit.ly/neverpatreon. We do after parties after every episode. They do all get updated to the YouTube. If you don't want to...
If Justin remembers.
If you guys aren't comfortable paying for stuff like this, that is totally fine. We are always going to produce free content, and you can always catch the after parties at, again, around 10:30, 10:45, whenever I actually start it, every Tuesday night after the stream. We definitely have some folks who just stop by for the after party. Feel free to do so. That's totally cool. We're just trying to make sure that our patrons who have been like really supportive and for a long time, special call out for Rob Aerosmith, even though I don't think he's caught an after party in ever, who's been supporting us since day one. It's just we want to make sure we're doing stuff for them. That's all. But thank you guys for joining us in the after party. This was a special episode. This was Power Scouts Origin Part 1. We just had the princesses of the system of this kind of group introduced, and they just picked up their items of power. We are about to throw down when we start up next episode, so we'll see a little bit more of the magical girls in action. And I have to say, it was only a little cringy. It didn't get as cringy as I expected, although Nick's intimate knowledge of ball gownery did give me pause.
Well, once you said that, be prepared for describing your ball gown, I immediately Googled elven dresses, and I selected my favorite elements.
That was such a good idea. I should have looked up,
Nope, I played true to my fashion.
Yeah, it's a dress, black.
Yep.
Mikey, we're glad you're able to catch us tonight as well. I didn't expect this episode to be super exciting. I do think next episode will be basically. I'm going to be.
I love our characters and I love our interaction.
Oh yeah, this is a fun episode.
I really liked it.
I had a lot of fun with this.
This episode wasn't exciting.
Fantastic.
I think all of us can work very well together.
Chris
I suspect
killed me with the apple joke. I was down for the count.
I was too. That was my one and done. I'm like, nope, I can't anymore.
I was hoping that I could. I don't think I did that as I wanted to. Basically, I don't know if we're gonna ever get to it, but all of her family members have died for dumb reasons that have nothing to do with like her not having the power to save them. But that's what she says about every single one.
Then I'm glad I responded the way I did.
Yep.
Dale and Tucker versus Evil, is that the movie?
Yes,
Tucker and Dale versus the Force of Evil.
Whatever the order of their names.
One.
That's basically what I'm picturing, except it wasn't horror themed. It was like you're like trying to be heroic and they're trying to be like a barbarian or a militant family, I guess, against the hordes, and they all died from really mundane things.
Yes, exactly.
Infected stub toe, I'm assuming, is somewhere in there.
These tacos
and everybody's name. I haven't named anybody else yet, but they're similarly they've got similarly good names.
Oh God. Someone posted in the chat Just Stacy and Dust Stacy.
Oh, that was me.
Nope.
Be mindful, rocks will fall.
It's real good.
Good. I am really enjoying my character though.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of us have like a few similar like threads to each other's characters in some respect, so it's making it a bit easier to play off of.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely. I think this wig has awoken something in me. I'm pretty cute. I'm a good blonde.
Did you see what I was saying in chat? I'm like, you're actually kind of pretty.
I am. I'm a good blonde.
I wonder if I could find my cross-dressing episode on my Facebook or not.
I am gonna take it off now, though.
I did not mind.
It's kind of warm. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh, it was Dustin for a second.
Oh my gosh.
He had a bald cap.
Of course I did. That's how you wig. Except now my hair is like, whoa, my hair is crazy
Just
right now.
easy to posting right real quick.
Is that Pete?
Can you
What?
please make that canon?
What?
No, she's not wearing a wig.
Just
What?
Stacy's actually bald.
I was Dustin for a minute.
Yeah, he went full Dustin for a second.
Oh.
That's funny. All right, what was I gonna say? So for all your characters,
It didn't help.
It did nothing. I don't know why my hair's just like, I'm gonna part straight in the middle right now. It's nice having hair that doesn't like go all the way up for a bit.
All the way up.
It's nice having hair,
Like-
so yeah.
Not looking like I'm
undercut, but it always ends up exactly like Justin's is now.
You
Ooh.
guys didn't hit the anime tropes I was expecting. So we have Chris, who I think you're doing a pretty good rendition of the My Little Witch Academia.
Little Witch Academia.
Yeah,
Stu, right? Is it Stu?
Rumor. I don't
I
remember
think Sue's
her
the
name.
name, yeah.
I've only seen
No. It's
a couple episodes.
Susie. Susie. It's
Susie. Yes, Susie.
Close enough.
I think you're hitting the vibe right. If not the attitude, the vibe is there. So I guess it counts as magical girl.
Yeah, just a different type of magical girl. Biatch.
I've hit plenty of the tropes.
Oh yes,
Well,
you have.
Justin thankfully is giving me the tropes I need. The tomboy, roguish, adventurous, or adventurous.
Doesn't have the power to save people.
Yeah, all perfect. I get the
also
actual
glasses.
studious one, the almost like family first one from Adam's character
Yep.
Krala, which is also clutch because you guys are all surprisingly anti-family.
She's you kind of seem like the Ojo-sama or whatever
Goody two
sort of
shoes.
character.
Yeah, I'd give you for the Sailor Moon style. You're bordering on our Mercury
The-
with a mix of maybe our
Very
Ray,
prim.
or sorry, a Mars.
Yeah.
That's why I
Mars
went to
with maybe
blue
the
immediately, is because that's usually the role the Blue Ranger played in the Power Rangers.
Yep. And Nick, I don't know where you're gonna fall yet, but
I've got an idea.
you've got like a family interplay there that I do like. You have like opposition with your family. You have family that you kind of get along with a little bit better. I'm interested to see how you interact more with the other girls. But we will actually start pulling away from there being just so many characters that I have to have you guys interact with. That's mostly just flavor building. Now it's going to be you,
Flavor
combat,
blasting.
the Red Forcer, and your mission against Thune. Which, hey, I brought Thune back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've noticed.
So yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound like I was like not interested in the story. Like I was yawning a lot. I was in character.
Nope, totally cool.
Like as soon as Thune came up, I'm like, I'm interested.
The last time this show mentioned Thune was, I believe, from that book you guys found in season 1, which was used to create undead minions for basically a sentient AI. It was found to be the Book of Thune, I believe is what it was titled. And when you guys read it, when it started to cause insanity, it was, oh god, what was the
Miller and Seeker.
there was a quote that I cannot remember. Something like Thune is all and all is Thune.
Yeah.
Something like that. I'll find it if I can.
It also had a starring role in the Halloween episode.
Yes, it did.
True.
I've already forgot. What was Thune in the Halloween episode?
The Meatball Planet.
Yeah.
The what?
It was
The
in
Meatball
the Meat
Planet?
Planet.
What was about the Meatball Planet?
Thune.
The planet Thune?
No,
I thought they were. I thought we had the book. We were gonna give it to the
You guys picked
people.
up another book there that was very Thune book like.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I do not remember. That was so those
Yeah,
were
because we told them, we're like, hey, we got a book. It's a special book that says Thune on it. And they were like,
So-
ooh, really? We want that book.
And then we just avoided that entire thread and did something else.
Yep.
Yep.
you will Thune is Thune and Thune is all. That's the quote. Thune is Thune and Thune is all. You guys will see more about where that's coming from, but Thune in my verse has a lot of interplay with Lovecraftian horror and Elder God stuff. So that interplay, those creatures you found on the meat planet they weren't really disciples of Thune, but they were super interested in anything they could find about Thune. Because it kind of all interplayed with their personal religion. We didn't quite get into that thread, but that was one area where we could have dug a little bit deeper with Thune. But Thune is technically something that, we'll see. It does come into play, and it's pervasive.
I do want to say before it kind of goes to the wayside, BR, it's a pleasure putting a face to the name.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you for joining us today.
It was a
I'm looking
great
forward,
time playing with you all.
I'm looking forward to our next couple sessions with one another.
I concur.
Didn't the book get spaced at some point? Yes, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I don't remember who did it.
It was that was not Sob.
That was
not
Sob.
Sob.
Yeah.
In the side episode.
Put it in the escape pod to hide it for safety, and then it got shot out. But did we retcon that for the Halloween episode where you had kept a copy of it in your
Well, no, the Halloween episode happened before all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Correct.
So that was
what
like
happened is in the Halloween episode where they lost the first book of Thune, but they developed another book that was very similar to the book of Thune, which carried on from that point.
Yeah,
I told you they all knew more than we did.
Yeah, listen,
I'm actually really impressed.
I have a reason for everything I do. There is a canonical tie-in. I just don't remember what.
I like doing the guest games and stuff because like it kind of feels a little bit more like a community. You know, it's kind of awesome. I like it.
I was at one point suggesting a revolving guest, but that we quickly realized would be quite cumbersome to manage. And we do have whenever our episodes go to audio, we have to maintain that the audio quality stays like a certain level too. So it's just hard to do with completely shifting guests. Like even us, sometimes our audio alternates. Like when I forget my headset. So yeah, just stuff like that. But
I might actually put this on audio this episode.
That's up to you. I think this went better than I expected.
I don't think there was much. There wasn't much. It wasn't like the Seeker episode where it was very visual in terms of like what you guys were doing, whatever it was doing. This one we had a lot of decent descriptions, like really good descriptions.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, Nick.
So I think that this one actually could go, and especially if it's something that will tie into the larger story.
Yeah, it would probably make sense. Huh?
Yeah.
The one thing I want you guys to discuss over the week on Discord, and feel free, anyone who wants to check it out as well from the audience, do it in the general chat. And our Discord is bit.ly/neverdiscord. The Sailor, sorry, not the Sailor Scouts. I'm going to get sued.
Power Scouts.
The Power Scout uniforms. I want you guys to determine if they're the same or if they're different per character.
Right.
If
Mine's
they're
gonna
the
be unique.
same, I would have you guys. I want it to be like a discussion. Are they the same or are they unique? And
So
it has to be
I
one or
can't.
all kind of thing.
What ties them together if they're unique?
If they're unique, I want you each to contribute an element. And if they're different, that's totally fine. You have the lion's share of creating your own outfit that is magical girl transformation-esque.
So, yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of okay, do I even want to say it? I don't know. It kind of reminds me of oh god, this is bad. Why did I bring this up? But actually, no.
So it's porn, but continue.
No, it's not porn. Kind of reminds me of My Little Pony, where they all get their special things,
cutie
which
marks?
are actually really fucking cool.
Like cutie marks, you mean?
No, not the cutie marks. They're when they at the end of the first season or whatever. I don't know. I watched it with Jen.
Oh, okay, you've gone way deeper.
I've watched at least the first 2 seasons. I actually kind of like them. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad show. But they all get really cool uniforms that are all based on their thing, and it's actually pretty badass looking. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
No, that's why I was like, I don't even want to. I don't even know.
You shouldn't have, because I know I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey, you know what? I don't care.
Okay, so ready? I'm gonna name the ones I know, and then Justin's gonna be able to complete the list.
Sparkle.
Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Applejack,
Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah,
Hey, you got them all.
I can't tell you.
That's all
primary. But don't forget Big Mac.
There's never any other ones.
Or
Derpy Hoops, that's one.
Hey,
right?
Big Mac's pretty awesome.
Double quarter pounder.
A Royale with cheese.
A Royale with cheese.
Same thing as to why I have tiaras all about my house. I also watch My Little Pony with my daughters. So I will actually agree with Steviathan in the chat. It's not bad.
Name the Care Bears, you asshole.
I've never
the Care Bears have
Care Bears.
Isn't that just like Grumpy Bear?
That's
Sunshine Bear.
You know who really enjoyed the Care
Bear.
Bears growing up? Is my brother, Dan.
Dan, the manliest man I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I mean, he's my younger brother, and he's got a couple inches on me and can kill like me with his pinky.
Oh, Gummy Bears is pretty good shit too.
I had no childhood, so I can't actually discuss these things. I literally know My Little Pony from my children. I watched bad anime growing up and horror movies, which I don't even like horror as a genre. So
so it was funny. It was recently Take Your Kid to Work Day at my workplace. And so my
whose kid did you steal, Nick? Because you don't.
It's not my kid in the bag.
I stole all of the kids, all of them.
Dustin's like, wait, where are my kids?
My supervisor brought in his kid, and like closer towards the end of the day, they're talking about something, and like, oh yeah, you watch anime like Pokemon, and then my supervisor's kid, he goes, Pokemon's not an anime. So my supervisor asks, yeah, well, what is? He goes, Beyblade. I lost it.
Ow. That hurts
so
to listen to.
Bad samurai
movies. There's no such thing as a bad samurai movie.
And Godzilla. I have seen.
Oh yeah.
We used to New Year's Eve. They used to do the marathon for Godzilla, and I always watch it with my gramps.
I've seen Stacked to Who's Fans?
What?
I'm reading Dead Aussie Gamer. Whose fans did you?
I brought up Laptop just live stream to staff to his fans. I have no idea. I mean, I wasn't paying attention to us.
I think he's talking to. I would assume about me. Maybe I don't know. I stream. Oh, right. Yep. So this is my child, my community here. We're small and still growing, but please give a follow at twitch.tv/awesomeness_.
That's super creepy. Yeah, Nick was full-time streaming for a while, so out of context, that statement could be quite polarizing. Take your kids to work.
I'm so angry.
No.
Chris, do you remember that time? I think it was my birthday, and I had you and Ryan and a couple other people over. We watched a bunch of Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
And then we started talking like Mickey Mouse, saying really rude things.
Yes, I do remember that.
Hey, Maxie, you little bitch!
You little bitch!
I don't know why we got on that.
I don't either.
That was weird.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah. Oh, talking about Godzilla, it made me remember that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, all right, I will try to make next week's episode fit within our normal 2-hour time frame. I definitely wanted to get you guys to having your items of power before.
Is this exactly where you wanted to stop?
We are literally one scene before I wanted to stop. I wanted the reveal of what comes out of the smoke to be the end, but it was a little too much going on right there because I wanted your transformations to happen before that. So we're at the cusp of it, and frankly, with what we built here, I think it will go a little bit faster for the rest of the stuff.
Were we supposed to like pick specific ones? Like, did you have certain ones picked out for us, or
certain items?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was arbitrary as hell.
Okay.
All right.
So they will have an effect based on what you picked, because each item has like a different part of your body covered. So it's going to give you basically bonus weapon or bonus armor. So the wristlet is going to function as like a cross in between both, where the necklace is more defensive, and the tiara I think is going to give some sort of ranged ability. They were very minimal as to what they actually apply, and it's all kind of basic stuff. But one of the elements that I always like about magical girl shows is that you always know there's more powers coming. You don't, this isn't X-Men where you're given the Wolverine heals and has claws up front. It is first they get these powers, or they're able to use maybe a certain item and like unlock them, but then they get more items, or they get more power, and their armor gets more ornate, and their responsibilities grow over time. I'm
just thinking about the star uniforms from Kill la Kill.
Yeah.
That's not where we're going.
Oh, well, yeah.
I was also thinking, is it Saint Seiya? Or no, not
Saint Seiya works the same.
Yeah, where they like he gets like white tiger whatever thing now.
I mean, Power Rangers do it a little bit
do that too.
Because like they start with their armor, and then they get their Megazords, and then they get their items like a weapon that ties into it, and then you always have the roguish character come in, whether it's the White Ranger, Green Ranger, whatever it ends up being. It's all good, but we're going to cram a lot of that into one episode. It's basically going to be an evolving combat, which will end, and then we'll go into how you get to Thune. It'll be good.
Cool.
All right, Nick, do you have a channel for us to raid?
Sure do.
So we're going to go and watch who?
We're going to be watching Legends of Evantris.
I think I follow them on something, so that's good. What are they playing?
They're playing 5e, and they say heavy role play, so be excited for that.
All right. Chris already posted the raid command or the raid chat line in the chat. Copy it, paste it.
Oh, hold on. It's actually never split the raid, not party.
No, I got it there.
I tried.
You did what you could.
I did, but I've been too much.
He's been smoking his cardboard too much.
This is actually a ripped Cheez-It box.
So cardboard.
I thought it was like a paper towel roll, or
I was hoping.
Oh man, a paper towel roll. That's a great upgrade.
Oh god, her upgrade is gonna be bigger joints. Episode 3, it's all joints with a little bit of we're gonna
make a sploof or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Spliff. No, not spliff. The sploof, the one that you blow through.
We're gonna get kicked off in like 10 seconds.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Have a wonderful